How's it going, Android fans? It's me, the Cool Loser, and today's video is going to be in the best games of the week, so let's do it to it. And I'll quickly drop into Leo's Fortune.
There are good mornings, those with warm tea and the purple light.
So you got this blue fluff ball that you gotta move around to the levels, and the controls are very simple. On the left side of the screen you got your left and right, and on the right side you got this jumping and floating ways that you can do and run through obstacles that you gotta open up and go through without hitting any spikes. The game's easy enough for everyone to play, but at the same time it's also challenging, and it makes you feel a genius when you complete it. You gotta jump and leap over things that'll end up falling off, and you just gotta make your way to the end. It's one of those strategy games. The visual graphics are nice, the effects, the sound, so you're gonna really like it, so go try it out for yourself. Here next we have Fightback. This game was fun, and we got this tough guy trying to get back his sister. Some bad guy got to him. Easy controls, tapping on the right and on the left side. There's swiping gestures that make you do really cool things. And the combo moves is really fun to see what he can do next. You'll be able to block and pick up weapons that they leave behind. And then there's this slow-mo part, which is really cool, where you can upgrade guns and bats and knives and stuff that you can get to throughout the game. This is multiplayer too, so you can battle against your friends. Each level has 3 rounds that you gotta get through. The more I played this game, the more I enjoyed it, and as far as I kept going, new stuff kept coming up. It's pretty cool, so go try it out for yourself. Here next we have F18 Carrier Landing II. I like these type of games. It's like a simulator where you have to tilt your device, and it's hard to control. At the same time, you can get to the more advanced, where a lot more stuff you're gonna see you have to do in it. But it's pretty cool. You got a lot of different you got different views that you can change the controls to, and then you got to go into. Obviously, I'm still in the beginning where I was totally trying to figure out what I'm doing, and then have to land in the landing gear and slow down and make it through. There's much more to do. I'm just in the beginning of the training. I just wanted to show you how great my first experience was. The game mode is a little advanced for a lot of people. Even though I wasn't the best at landing, it's still a fun game to try again, and I think you guys will enjoy it, so go try it out for yourself. Here next we have Dino Hunter. I love these hunting type of games here because I get to hunt things down. I mean, who doesn't like shooters? A lot of us like shooters, and I love this one specifically because it's hunting down dinosaurs, and I love the animation effects that it has through it, and how you have to protect yourself, and you can move around in the screen, and then you got this big dinosaur T-Rex coming after you because you're killing its babies, and I still didn't kill it, but the game has lots of other creatures that you get to obviously shoot, and here it's just little slow-mo until I get eaten to death. And there's the other one called Deer Hunter where you kill animals, but if you can't bear that, then there's a dinosaur version, so go try it out for yourself. Here next we have Crazy Taxi City Rush. I remember those good old days playing at the arcade with Crazy Taxi, and it's even available on our phones today, the original one. But then we have this one, which is a runner game where you have to collect coins to upgrade your taxi into better performances. And just how the original is, you still gotta take your customers the fastest, but it's not a tilt and steer game. One of those lanes where you swipe and it goes into one lane or the other. So there's 4 lanes that you can drive through. So the crazier you are, the more points you get. You should pay attention to the characters, what they say and do, because it's funny in there as well. But you also find yourself not being able to finish the level, so you gotta upgrade your engine and your stats, work your way into buying new vehicles. It's a fun game, so go try it out for yourself. Here next we have Sonic 2. If you ever were a Sega Genesis fan, you're gonna love Sonic. I think every one of us played it as a child if you were a 90s or 80s kid. But if you're youngin', you can get into it as well, and now on your mobile phone, and it is free to download. It is a 32-bit game, but it's still fun to play, and a lot of you guys are gonna enjoy this game. It's not gonna be unfamiliar. You're just gonna be reminiscing how awesome this game was back then. The controls aren't that hard to play on your phone, so you can easily enjoy it. So you're gonna get a smooth gameplay experience. The levels are long enough to enjoy and keep getting as far as you can. Definitely a game to try, so go do it to it. Just don't die like that. Go do it to it. Here next we have World Hardest Platformer 2. Just jump right into the game right away, and you're gonna be like, what's going on? Okay, well the point is collect all the stars, and you gotta complete the level the fastest that you can. And you got all these little shooters coming at you, and the moving buttons are right below where you see the arrows left and right and jump. You're gonna find yourself repeating the levels so many times because it's actually pretty hard. I just showed you my best times, and you can see there's death and how long it takes you to beat the level on the right top. It's not impossible, but it is really hard, and it makes you want to keep playing and be like, I can do it next time, I can do it, watch. Find yourself spending lots of time. It definitely has to do a lot with timing. It can get frustrating, but I liked it a lot, so go try it out for yourself. Here next we have myVEGAS slots. Many of you guys might have seen this around. I finally got the chance to get to it, and I want to say that this is an actual game where you can play to win rewards, redeem your points for hotels or other prizes that are food, restaurants, whatever it offers there, you'll be able to see it. So the point and benefit of playing this game is to, you know, save money on your trip to Vegas if you wanted to go. More places there you can choose from, and each casino has its own little casino slot machines that you can go through. All you got to do is place your lines and bet, and then click on the spin, and obviously it'll do its own thing. It's all on luck. There's nothing that you can make it do better. The purple chips are the ones that you use to play, and the gold ones are the ones that you use to redeem, to, you know, exchange for real money worth of activity. And then you got this like board where you can see where everyone's at and where you stand, so it's pretty cool. Go try it out for yourself. Here next we have Bunny Smasher. I really enjoyed this game. I love the music behind it, and you get those little zombie bunnies coming down, and the point is you have to like smash them all, obviously, and get the most points. If you smash 2 of them at the same time, you get 20 points, smash 3, 30 points. And if you do it individually, it's like 3 to 6 points or something like that. But you don't want to hit the blue ones, because those are the nice ones. And you don't want to lose your 3 little hearts on top, so don't let them get past you either. And then soon enough, you're going to see some of them disappearing and then reappearing, and then some of them are going to require 2 to 3 more hits, and then just start piling up on you, and then your fingers are starting to go whack. You still gotta do double and triple points because single doesn't give you enough. Plus that helps you out a lot. And you can also see that little timer showing you how fast things are going to be getting during that level. When you lose, you can check out your high score, and you see that I am 14th place, so go do it to it. Here we have Nuts. Jumping right into the play, this is a tilting game. You might not notice at first, but you're climbing up a tree before the end of your travel. So it's one of those runners where you gotta get your distance and collect all these coins to upgrade and help you out with boost. And then as you keep getting further, you're gonna see the branches getting a lot heavier, and the tree will change, and you'll also run into like how far your friends have gotten. It might make some of you guys dizzy playing this game, but regardless of that, it's still a fun game. Obviously, it's gonna start getting more challenging the further you get, and you'll see some special items that you can collect to help you out with the level. I haven't gotten too far up there, but it's easy enough for everyone to enjoy, so if you like it, go try it out for yourself. Here next we have Pop Bugs. This is a strategy type game where you have these little pins that you make these combinations, like reactions happen where the bees will release stingers and the ladybugs give you more pins, and the little fox looking whatever that thing is, they explode, so that's a chain reaction that will do a lot of difference in the gameplay. And timing is also important in this game. And you also will see some coins flying in the air. You gotta tap those to collect them. If you don't, they'll fall down to the bottom of the ocean or the lake, whatever that is. Every few levels I advanced, I ended up seeing different kind of bugs to unlock and upgrade. Purple ones shoot. It's a strategy game, you'll like it. Go do it to it. Next up, we have FlyBy. And this game was making its rounds everywhere, like on Vine, and I had to check it out. A simple game where you just have this little bug that you have to like move around and not get hit by the vine thorns, and fly traps there that'll try to eat you, but just don't hit anything. Or else you just have to, you know, you lose your streak. And coins are optional, but you just want to make your distance more like it. It's not a very hard game, but you can still unlock different characters if you want it in there. It's a thing going on right now, trying to get the furthest they can. So if you think you can do it, go try it out for yourself. And last but not least, we have Ship Up. So you're this little ship right here that you have to touch the left side of the screen or right side of the screen to move left or right. But it's not that simple. The ship moves in a weird way where it kind of moves too much, and you want to correct it to not hit any of the platforms there. So you have to work your way through the middles, and sometimes you have to pause a little bit and keep moving it up. You'll find it. I bet for most of you, you guys are gonna barely get past 3 or 5 until you guys start getting the hang of it. It's definitely a game for you to try, because it's like one of those super challenging where they're such simple games, but they're addicting because you want to have the highest scores. And there you guys have it. This concludes the best games of the week. As always, like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to spread the word of the Loser. I will see you guys next time with another games video this week, hopefully. Until then, later.